What is going on, guys? Same world reviews here, and happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And I'm thinking since it's Valentine's Day, I figured why not do a romance-related top 10 list? And over the bed one up between two soon lists, I should do so. I asked a lot of you on Facebook, Twitter, and even Instagram on which ones should I do. My top 10 favorite romance movies of 2010s, or my favorite movie couples of 2010s. This actually was the most voted thing I had of any of my social media sites ever. And I couldn't all the call. It was close, but most of you wanted me to do my favorite romance movies of the 2010s. So I figured since it's the last year of the decade, so I figured, why the hell not? Today I will be discussing my top 10 best romance movies of the 2010s. These are personally, in my opinion, the romance movies released throughout the 2010s that have impacted me the most. Whether it's in terms of the actual romance, the performances of the two heroes, how naturally the romance starts, along with having just a great, interesting story, great writing, great characters. Basically, everything makes a romance movie great. And for me, I'm a sucker for a good romance movie. And I don't think movie like I don't really hate the drama as much as everyone else does. I'm a sucker for a good romance, and still go for some great ones. Like Smackdown is honestly kind of hard. But these are the 10 movies that I personally love the most as decade. And again, these are my personal list, my personal favorite romance movies of the decade. People let me know what your favorite romance movies in the comments down below. So, enough beyond the bush. Let's get started, shall we? Kicking off list number 10, we got the Guillermo del Toro's Shape of Water. Now, I originally actually had Deadpool on this list. I originally had that my number 10 spot, on my number 8 spot. I had that for between number 10 and 8. But then I decided not to include Deadpool on this list, mainly because well, it does have a romance in there. I consider more of a superhero comic movies and all that. And I think that list made for the couples list. But that also mentioned I was thinking of doing. But nonetheless, The Shape of Water, not much I ended up watching Shape of Water, and I forgot how great of a movie this is. This movie definitely did belong my top of my best movies, and for damn good reason. One of them is definitely the romance between Sally Hawkins' character, who by the way is fantastic here, definitely is a nomination, and the creature duck. And one of my problems is I did want a little more of that romance, but honestly, after watching, I'll say that problem is not really warranted, honestly. I thought the romance here is truly, but demonstrated the romance movie is truly beautiful. Like everything about the movie has been beautiful in terms of cinematography, visuals, characters. But the romance is truly the most beautiful aspect here. And like again, who knew you could buy a relationship between a mute woman and an actual fish? But the movie does an excellent job of making you truly feel that romance and truly feel the tension of sequences you do want them to survive. All in all, Shape of Water, it's a film that still has the same amount of impact as it did back in 2017. Guillermo del Toro really is a master of his craft, and this film is definitely one of the reasons why. Like, not just in terms of romance, but in terms of visuals, and in terms of storytelling, and especially the romance. And again, especially the romance. Like, this film is truly beautiful. At number 9, we have Don John. Yes, I love Don John. This one would have blown my best since 2015. Honestly, this one honestly shouldn't even work, honestly. I didn't I love much as I did, honestly. That's one of the reasons I was kind of interested that this was the virtual debut of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, an actor I really love. And he directed something really interesting here. This movie is based about a guy who's basically masturbates on porn. And follows this girl who's kind of manipulative and all that, but Johnson Hanson. And then he also gets a relationship with this girl named Julian Moore. That's great. This film is definitely kind of odd at times, but it's definitely done the best way. Just Gordon-Levitt really does great jobs on this role, and I don't think I end up caring for his character. In a way that probably shouldn't, but it's great. Scarlett Johansson is definitely great. She plays the character she's playing off so well. Julian Moore is great. Everyone here is great and plays their characters very well. This movie is a lot more developed, a lot more real than I was expecting. Not to mention, the comedy is also hilarious and charming and funny. It made me smile so much. But when it does try to hit emotion out of you, it does it very well. Not as much as I was hoping, but it does hit it very well. It does a great job. And romance is definitely interesting, kind of believable. And romances in real are actually kind of interesting and even more believable. Even the one between Jocelyn left and Julian Moore, like, I was trying to unbelievable, but I actually cared about my relationship. I didn't my relationship between Jocelyn and Scarlett Johansson. The chemistry is definitely on point here. This film is hilarious, charming, likable, and just, I really wasn't meant to love Don just much did, but here it ended up being one of my best romance films of the decade. This film is fantastic. At number 8, we got an actual great YA adaptation that is The Fault in Our Stars. I love this movie for the moment I saw it, and I still love it to this day. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to love this movie as much as I did, honestly. And this was also one of the few movies where I actually read the book it was based on. I guess, for the movie, but this is where I did read the book on the movie. And I don't remember much about whatever, but I'm just going to point it out, but Fault in Our Stars is a truly fantastic YA/romance movie. Yeah, this was pretty much fully introduced by the Shailene Woodley and Zelgor. I mean, this probably isn't the first time we can see Shailene Woodley on this list. And this is one that fully introduced her, but this wasn't the film that they may well known, but this is the film that really just blew out to the world. And she was fantastic as a character that she's playing. You really feel for her character in a lot of situations. And she plays that character she's playing so incredibly well, and plays the emotion very well. And so Elgor is definitely great here. This is the film that pretty much launched him into stardom. And he has such a great relationship and great chemistry, just a great bond overall, which they were this character. Like, you really do feel the chemistry just like that. You got Matt Wolf in there, and he's also great here as well. Yeah, the romance is so natural, so believable, and just so sweet, and I felt like you really want these two to be together. And when Sue and the kissing, you actually are happy about that. And it's definitely rare for a romance movie, at least nowadays, to actually make you feel that. But this one managed to actually do that. Not mention this one's kind of hilarious and charming, has some pretty memorable moments. It definitely is a tearjerker. So there is definitely a tearjerker. But it's definitely a tearjerker in some areas. It's especially near the end that still gets to me. And still gets to me, and still just, oh man, what an ending that was on. And it's also from that treats cancer very. Also does a great job of treating cancer very well, and doesn't come up with any banner. It does the cancer aspect very well here. And all in all, Fault in Our Stars is a truly fantastic movie. Definitely the best YA adaptation at least so far. I mean, let's not really say much, honestly, other than Hunger Games, of course, but all in all, this is definitely one of the best YA adaptations to come out. Not the best YA adaptation to come out. Anyway, I truly believe romance, good humor, some well-developed and realized characters. Just an all-around amazing film. At number 7, we also got that I really wasn't expecting to enjoy much as I did, and that is The Big Sick. So I definitely heard a lot of good things about. Honestly, I had no idea about much about. I'm not getting much about it other than the stuff like Kunwon and Jockey, and an actor I'm very familiar with, and all that, and stars Ray Ramone, and I do love Miss Ray Ramone. And in this film, definitely was a pleasant surprise. Again, wasn't expecting to enjoy this movie as much as I did, but I did. Kunwon Johnny is definitely fantastic here. His relationship with Seo Khan's character is truly believable, truly relatable, and truly very natural. They're very likable relationship, so when she does come out and so on in the movie, you actually do want her to still do want them to get together, especially after they end up breaking up at that moment. And you see him trying to bond with his parents, and they're going through their own struggles, and some stuff I wasn't even expecting to hit me as hard as it did, but it actually does. It also has a very interesting themes about racism and a lot of cultural stuff and all that. Not mention this film is so hilarious and so charming. Like, this is definitely one of the funniest romance movies I've seen. There's a lot of moments that still make me laugh to this day. Like, it's a lot of moments that are just truly hilarious, and I mean, especially with some of the stand-up comedy scenes Johnny Depp. All in all, Big Stick is a very believable romance movie. One, I mean, it's very funny, charming, heartfelt, and also the directions I wasn't even expecting, especially Ray Brown's character. All around, fantastic movie to be checking out if you haven't already. At number 6, we got one of the most unique romance movies on this list, and that is Spike Jonze's Her. Again, this is one of the most unique romance movies out there, as we see this guy falling in love with his virtual assistant. Like, that's definitely interesting, and you actually kind of believe the romance here. And it's definitely an odd pairing, but it's odd that you actually do believe the romance here, and it really works here. Not to mention that Joaquin Phoenix once again delivers a knockout performance, and those are characters that you truly do feel for, and you truly do want to succeed, and you truly do care about of the movie. The film is very believable in everything it's trying to accomplish and everything it's trying to do. You really do actually feel for the romance here, and what the romance is that's started showing her, but it's truly believable here. Not to mention the writing is some of the best I've seen in any romance movie, and the characters are very engaging. Many moments are have you really laughing and smiling, and many moments are going to have you feeling a lot of emotion for these characters. It's definitely one of the most relatable and out there romance movies I've seen. It truly sees in everything it's trying to accomplish. Spike Jonze did a fantastic job of this. Like Her's been talked about a lot, so I know what else it has already said. Her is a truly fantastic romance movie that it's definitely set to be a classic in the future. Now we're on the top 5, and coming in at number 5, we got Before Midnight. Now, I'm a big fan of the Richard Linklater's Before trilogy. It's truly honestly one of my favorite trilogies of all time. I'm sure it's just the characters that are just talking and all that, just walking around, but honestly, that's what makes these shows work so well as they are. They're very real movies, and I'm always into ones that are very just real. And for now, I would say it's probably the weakest of the trilogy. I'm not denying that 49 is still truly a fantastic movie. And like I said, the reason I love these movies is how real they are and how truly effective they can be. And this film's definitely no exception. It's definitely a real romance movie. I mean, it shows these two characters that you follow from the previous movies that they are married and have kids, and it just shows that married life isn't as glamorous as it looks. And it's have some fights and actual tension, and you really do feel that. You really do feel every word they're feeling. Not to mention that Ethan Hawke and Julie definitely are both phenomenal in their roles. That actually said some of the best chemistry I've truly ever seen. So like the chemistry, like the other movies are very natural or very real, and you really do believe these two are a couple. Again, I don't want to say real a lot, but that's what the Dark Piece of 4 movies is that they're truly real. Well, it is not about them talking and all that, and all the fights here, all of what makes these films so what as they are. And again, while this is definitely my weakest of 4 movies, I still nonetheless adore Before Midnight. It is a truly fitting finale to the trilogy, and could not end more perfectly. At number 4, we got The Spectacular Now. Film actually done. I didn't realize that film was actually done by A24. Yeah, I did not realize that. I'd say you're going to see an Shailene Woodley movie on the film with Shailene Woodley on this list, as this film does star Shailene Woodley. Kind of before she was truly huge after The Fault in Our Stars. And this movie's got Miles Teller here, this is before in Whiplash. This was before he got famous in Whiplash. And then this was really people started at least talking about him. That's one of the movie he was definitely known in films for, like Footloose, Project X, 21 Over, known playing like the kind of charismatic drunk type of person who's always drunk and all that. At least from the 21 Over, Project X. And he still kind of plays that character here, but he does it in a more real and different way. And this is like So like this and Whiplash pretty much shows that Miles Teller really has true talent as an actor. Like, as he truly displayed a lot of the role that he's playing, a very drunk, someone who's like a very drunken person who likes to get drunk and is not knowing what as much doing his life. And you really do feel that, and Miles Teller really brings that character to life. Not to mention Shailene Woodley is also fantastic here, and you really do feel her chemistry with Miles Teller. Like, again, it's chemistry that feels very natural, very nuanced, and you really do feel the chemistry just like that. And again, this is what Brad was before. This is when both acts were huge, and these two, and they both were amazing here. This is enough that honestly truly feels real, as you really do feel for these characters and the situations that they are in. You also got Brie Larson here, who's also great here as well. She plays the type of character they think she would play here, and she really is great. Same, we got this boyfriend, other character, but yeah, the emotion really is here. You do definitely get the moments of humor, the moments that make you smile and feel great. And then the moments that will really make you just feel all emotional, especially this one car sequence. Which Shailene Woodley, Miles Teller's character, that will definitely break your heart. Not mentioning you got some great music here, great score, great writing, and got any that probably shouldn't be as satisfying as it was, but it actually managed to be so incredibly satisfying, and you end up feeling happy for what the kid's been through, all the kids has been through. Again, if you got not seen this movie, this is one I definitely recommend, especially if you're a huge romance fan. Yeah, all in all, Spider-Man now, fantastic movie, one of my favorites, May 24, one of my favorite romance movies of the decade. Coming in at number 3, we have A Star is Born. Your number 3 got Bradley Cooper's A Star is Born. When I think I said a lot about the movie that has I tell this on a lot on my channel. I mentioned them a lot on my channel, so I'm not gonna say much honestly about this movie, honestly. But yeah, Bradley Cooper did a phenomenal job here. He took a story that's been done to death at this point, and managed to put some real flair and some uniqueness into it. He truly delivers a lot. He's fantastic as an actor. Like, Gaga is phenomenal. The music is amazing. You feel the chemistry between Jackson and Ellie. Here, the costumes are amazing. Again, the music's fantastic. The story is engaging. The characters are engaging. And the ending is one that definitely just grab your heart and just stop it on the ground. Again, I already said a lot about this movie in other videos, so I don't know what else to say. But Stars-Born, truly fantastic movie. At number 2, speaking of Bradley Cooper, we got Silver Linings Playbook. I truly adore Silver Linings Playbook. This is definitely not one of the best romance movies, but one of the best films of the decade, period. I truly adore this movie. Bradley Cooper does. David Russell did just an amazing job directing this movie. Not only that, Bradley Cooper he also does a fantastic job here. Like, you actually do feel for his situation and everything that he's been through, what he's been feeling, and you really do feel for a lot of the situations that he's been through. Not mentioning Jennifer Lawrence, who actually won the Oscar for this movie, and definitely well deserved. She's also phenomenal, and she and Bradley Cooper has such natural and beautiful chemistry. Again, this chemistry that you can just truly feel just like that. Like the chemistry could have easily been forced. It could have easily just been, oh my god, I want bank, but they actually kind of build up relationships. So when they actually do end up getting together, you actually are happy about that. You actually are feeling amazing about that. Again, it's a rare for a romance movie nowadays to do that, and this movie succeeds that in every great way. Not much, you also got great performances from Jackie Weaver and Rob De Niro as well. So you got an amazing screenplay, an amazing romance. I mean, it's a great story that could have been that's been done to death, and that feels very unique and different than other romance movies. It's definitely very different. Like, it kind of goes in a few ways that you expect. The directing and the writing managed to make it sound a lot different than you expect. And Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence are just truly amazing here. They truly do feel like gem. I mean, no one did probably did 2 hour movies after this. But all in all, Starline's Playing Book is a truly phenomenal romance movie. It includes what the romance can do in the absolute best. It can the best writing, best directing. Not my number one though, but nonetheless, this film is truly phenomenal. But before we get to my number one best romance movie of the 2010s, let's get into some honorable mentions. The film's romance movies I still truly do love, but just didn't make the list. Still definitely like if you choose from this list. I do have these movies I could have put on this list, but which I couldn't. But yeah, here are the honorable mentions, and they are Crazy Stupid Love, About Time, Bridget Jones's Baby, Call Me by Your Name, Brooklyn, Trainwreck, Papa Paper Towns, Beauty and the Beast, Me Before You, Disobedience, Carol, The Last 5 Years, the film that's just the closest to missing my list, Blue Valentine, Love Simon, Blue is the Warmest Color, Midnight in Paris, another film that barely missed my list, Cafe Society, Warm Bodies, Tangled, Phantom Thread, The Theory of Everything, Cinderella, and lastly, Crazy Rich Asians. All great, 2 amazing movies. They just couldn't make my list. When I wanted some of these films to make my list, I just couldn't. But those films I definitely do recommend checking out. They're, as I mentioned, are great, 2 amazing. They just didn't make my list, fortunately. And for me, round question, my number one favorite romance movie of the decade is La La Land. And I'm sure most of you aren't surprised by this. I'm sure I'm sure La La Land's gonna be his number one. Why wouldn't it be, honestly? I talk a lot about with Stars when I talk about a lot about La La Land on this channel, and so I'm not gonna give too much into why. I mean, I'm sure most of you might know why. I adore La La Land to no end. This is a definition of what any musical should be. It has a beautiful, relatable, realistic, and very natural romance between Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling's characters. Again, romance that you truly do believe and care about, romance that you do want to succeed and you truly feel for a lot of times in the movie. Like, again, you feel just like that. And they have such instantaneous chemistry here. I mentioned that the singing is truly phenomenal and fantastic. Amazing. I still do sing to this day. Like randomly, I would randomly if I would get off my head, I would randomly sing Another Day of Sun or Some on the Ground or City of Stars. The soundtrack is definitely up there with my favorite of the decade. It's just truly that amazing. Everything about this movie looks so well. Of course, the romance is definitely one of the main reasons why it does work. Basically, everything about La La Land works. Everything about this movie makes for a great romance movie, a great musical, a great film in general. Everything that makes the film so amazing, it's here. I adore La La Land to no end. A film I'm always going to love to the day I die. Damien Chazelle is a true mastercraft, and all the pieces is why La La Land is my favorite romance movie of the decade, and most likely will be. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed me discussing my top 10 favorite romance movies of the 2010s. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below what would be your favorite romance movie of 2010. There are any films I didn't get to mention, any films I have to mention, any films that you consider romance movies that you put on your list. What would be your favorite romance movies of the decade? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know what your list would be. Hope you all have your Valentine's Day. Hope you all enjoy yourselves. Stay tuned. I'll very soon. I hope you have a beautiful King up very soon, and I hope that I can see Lego Movie 2 and Lego Battle Agent up soon as well. They want to have a birthday to you. And I will also be doing another custom voice working. Well, I will be working all the Kingdom Hearts games, so definitely be on the lookout for that coming very soon. And I might have a couple top 10 playlists very soon, so again, be on the lookout for that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly really do appreciate. If you haven't, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all of my social media sites, all the description down below. I am Samuel World from Samuel World Reviews. I will see you next time, and stay cool, everybody. Peace.